Krystian, good afternoon. My name is Michał Stępniewski, and together with pani Magdalena Paciejewska and pan Piotr Muszyński, we are together the commission on this meeting. I am the member of the management board of the KDPW, that's the institution close to the capital market in Poland, close to the Warsaw Stock Exchange. Nice to see you today.
Hello, Krystian. I'm Magdalena Paciejewska, manager from insurance industry, currently business consultant. Very nice to meet you today.
Nice to meet you.
Piotr Muszyński, I'm an entrepreneur in telecommunication and IT business.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Krystian, you have now 5 minutes for your own presentation. Please start.
So it's nice to meet you. My name is Krystian Macis. I am 16 years old, almost 17. I'll be 17 in July. I live in Latvia, a small town near Riga that is called Ucšniem. My main hobby is learning languages. I can speak almost 5 languages, such as Latvian, Polish, Russian, English, and now I'm learning Spanish. I also love sports. I trained football for 11 years, and it's a unique sport for me. Now I will tell you about my small life road that I have passed in my 16 years. First of all, I successfully ended 9 years in a Polish school in Riga, named of Kozakiewicz. Then I decided to take a challenge and learn in Riga 3rd Gymnasium. I passed an exam and spent 1.5 years full of pure experience and joy learning there. But then I decided to learn in Poland in future, in university, and returned to Polish school. And now I'm in 11th grade. I was interested in my future and took any possible chance to find myself. Because of that, I went to such an events as Latvia University Open Doors, or lectures of paleontologists, or Warsaw University Open Doors. At one of lectures, I met a Polish paleontologist named Grzegorz Niedźwiecki, about who I wrote in my essay. He's a former of Warsaw University biopaleontology course, but now he's working in University of Oslo. He introduced me to Warsaw University, and I went to Warsaw University for Open Doors event. There I managed to talk about paleontology with biology course rector and got a big experience in choice of university. Grzegorz Niedźwiecki is absolutely fantastic person. I really admire people that love their jobs. And on this lecture, I also managed to personally talk to Grzegorz. And this was the person that really interested me in paleontology. I love everything that is connected or is about paleontology, geography, and geology. In my opinion, it's really important to know about our planet's history, but it is unfortunately impossible without new technologies. That's why I need to get to Silicon Valley and get in contact with biology society and maybe with paleontologist society, which, I'll be honest, is quite small. And unfortunately, it is hard to meet some of paleontologists. So I would really like to meet some famous paleontologists, such as John Warner, talk to them and change with experience. So that is the end of my presentation. Now I will be glad to answer your questions.
Thank you, Krystian. Pani Magdalena, please, first question.
Krystian, I'm actually eager to learn what advantages of going to Silicon in more detail. Let's focus on that in a little bit more detail. What advantages of going to Silicon Valley and getting the scholarship you see for yourself, and also for more of the surrounding environment, however you want to define it, of course. Could you
Yeah,
tell us a bit
so-
more?
Silicon Valley is the place where science is creating, and that is a beautiful place to also explore the history of our world. And as I said, that to know history of our planet, we need also technologies. For example, it is even possible with new technologies, and will be possible in the future to maybe recreate some species that went extinct in past years. I would like to meet maybe some biologists that are experienced in work with DNA and that know a lot of about species that live now or lived in the past. So yes, that is my question, my answer.
Okay. I'm gonna pass to my fellow colleagues in the commission.
Piotr, please.
Thank you very much. Tell me, Krystian, why handwritten?
Handwritten?
Yeah. At least what I see on my computer, your essay, it's handwritten, not on a computer. On the one hand, it's very original because probably you are the only one teenager, probably in Europe, who is writing himself, not on a keyboard. But on the other hand, it was extremely difficult to read. Was it by purpose?
No, it wasn't by purpose. So we wrote this one in school. Actually, my English teacher let me know about this opportunity to go to Silicon Valley. 2 lessons before I wrote this essay. I was waiting for Polish lesson, and she came to me and said, "Do you want to go to Silicon Valley?" I was like, "Yes, of course." And she was like, "Okay, on 3rd lesson, go in that cabinet." I said, "Okay, I will be there." And when I come there, there was a essay for 130 words. I wasn't ready for that, but I wrote this essay. And maybe it's hard to read because after, I don't know how much I spent time for this, but after 3 hours, it's very hard to write. And maybe of that, it was hard to read.
Okay, so that way you are trying to convince me that you are not lazy.
I think I'm not really lazy, but I don't know. Should I be lazy for your side?
No, because you could write it down on a computer.
No, I couldn't. It was in class.
Okay, good. It was a joke, of course, but yeah, something what I was really would like to understand.
Also,
What was the story behind?
also, the students that are from my school, so Riga Polish school, also wrote on paper.
Yes.
Yes,
Maybe
with me
that was
in one class.
that's the first.
Good.
Yeah, that's the first year where we have the foreign schools in this program. So there are different rules, maybe abroad. That could be, that's the challenge. That's true. That's the challenge to write during the 3 hours. That's if you are going.
No, as we understand, my question was not about really the criticizing you, but rather to understand and to see what will be your answer.
Yeah, Krystian, when I have to do something important and to write something very important, I very often I write by hand. I think that it's more me on the paper when I'm doing it on the, by my hand
You
than by the
remember.
computer or the iPhone. My question is, if you can imagine what are the next 10 years, it means the 2033, where would you like to live and where would you like to work?
So for now, I thought that it would be very good to go to Warsaw University, biopaleontological course. But in 10 years, when I end that, it would be great to maybe start my own business and also doing some researches in paleontology. So working two sides. Like paleontology is more for heart and business is more for money.
Okay, the next question, because you don't write so much about yourself, and in the presentation, I didn't find information about the sports. Are you interested in sports? Do you play something or?
I said that I trained football for 11 years. Yes, and if chess is sports, I also love to play it. And I've been to a lot of sports, for example, swimming or judo. And also now I'm just going to gym to get fit.
Okay. So summarizing of this session. So Krystian, thank you very much. You are applying to our program. I wish you to go together with the rest of the students to the San Francisco. And thank you very much once again.
Thank you. Goodbye.
No, yet.
No.
Give a chance for Pani Magdalena and Piotr. It's okay.
Thank you so much for the presentation as well. I'm impressed with the language capabilities that you mentioned you already have, and you continue to explore them. It's always important to make sure you develop. Yes, independent of the differences between schools, I would, let's say, mark that that making sure that the right message goes to the commission in this kind of scholarship like the one we have. I would suggest that in the future you maybe somehow also make sure if there is a chance to submit a material that would not would be clear for others to read. But so that's my only remark. But I keep my fingers crossed for your ideas of technology linked to the past, the science of paleontology, and I'm wishing you best of luck in all of the endeavors.
Thank you.
And great that you are multicultural, because you are very European. I believe that this visit in California, which I wish you will happen in your life sooner or later, will help you also to understand a different dimension than this European parameter. And I think that in your future plans, a lot of might change, but definitely what I see that you have a passion, and on this passion to sport or to paleontology, you can build a lot for the future. So keep on running.
Yeah, thank you very much, Krystian.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.